Um, it's what you do with what you know, and if you hadn't done anything with what you know, because you done learned a lot. If you don't do anything with what you know, then that's kind of what you're gonna be. That's gonna be your story. Great fighters are great fighters because they got great will to win, and that's inside. And that, I don't give a damn how good you can do mitts. I don't mean shh. And don't ever believe that is why people don't win and lose fights. You don't win and lose fights because you ain't got it in you to do. But the cycles that we're going to do, so you'll understand it, that this is all the education and there is no other on this level. This right here is the Harvard of education and learning what it is you need to prep your brain. Reaction drills, you've been doing them. The difference is with these is that you will have the opportunity to understand as you sit down how hard you're willing to study it. Then come back and regurgitate that right back out. Cycles. Cycle 1 is a breakdown. You'll have the abbreviations and everything to make it clean, clear, and simple. Even though it looks like freaking algebra right now, there is a difference between just doing it and then knowing what it is you're doing. You're observing this thing. These are the blocks. These are the counters. Blocks. Blocks. Then you break it into the next cycle. You go into the blocks, the counters, and you running off numbers. Do you understand how many cycles and how many cycles and punches are in cycle 1? How many times will there be physical contact in cycle 1? Do you understand how to determine that? There'll be 18 contact moments in cycle 1. All right? So that means your brain don't have time to think. It's all about reaction. In between each one of these, there is less than 1/100th of a second to respond. So you'll have that happen 18 times. If I decide to say, all right, cycle 1 like we did yesterday, it's done. And then you go down to cycle 2. Same difference, different monsters. Cycle 2 is going to sound like a machine gun going off, because I don't want you to have time to try to think about it, memorize it. But it is good to be prepped. And what this does for a lesson is it preps you for battle. I can prepare you for battle, but I can't shoot your gun. Don't you ever get that shit twisted. I can't shoot for you. That got to be inside. You got to be willing to let your hands go. That's why we use the term, let your hands go. And here's some of the abbreviations down here at the bottom, which is also in the things that I'm about to send you now. I'm trying to airdrop it so you can kind of get a whim of what it is. And I didn't have this plan to go over with you, but I know how important it is to have. And this is just the first layer. And then we go down to the 1-punch counters, the 2-punch counters, the 3-punch counters, on and on. You get it? So you'll have more vested in going home and eating bonbons or hanging out. You'll know I got something to learn at the crib. This is educating yourself. So when you go in there, if you got the heart to deliver, when you get in that ring, it's gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? I just showed her this morning. You know, Jeff Mayweather posted a video of him and Floyd Sr., you know, trying to see who the fastest, and they put it out there, so I made a comment. Jeff jumped back and was like, he only fuck with you if you Vegas. You know what I'm saying? He loved them Vegas boys, but what said to me, y'all on his radar. Like, yo, Eric, you right. Ha ha ha, ja ja ja. And I said, yeah, You not only watching, and look, them guys, I don't give a fuck what their name is. Ain't none of them on this level here with me, my IQ, and bringing what it is we doing. I don't give a shit. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that twice. So you are in the most. There's a dude that signed up for the academy yesterday. Been coaching for 8 years. His son. He want to learn what y'all are learning, because people know it when they see it, and I want y'all to know it, and I want you to have pride. When you're at the crib saying, yo, I'm ready. I want you to be like that when you come to the gym. I'm ready. Let's go. I'm ready for, and then I ain't gonna throw nothing at you new. If you go on and study what you gotta study, because it's triple this length. I showed it to her a while ago, she'll tell you. And then all the abbreviations, you gotta know it all, because I might start calling stuff out. And in the ring, where I don't wanna hear, throw the hook. I got my own dialogue, my own language, so other coaches won't be hearing what we trying to do in the fighters. So this is all about understanding. I got the experience that you know what happens whenever you have the opportunity. Boxing is a sport. In basketball, this is the triangle offense. Phil Jackson, 11 championships. In football, it's the Belichick family. But Pittsburgh, we got the most rings. It is just that prolific. And I take that much pride in it, because when people see us, just like that girl that's in our group that mastered boxing, combat life, Cynthia, and Dana White said what? What did he say? Who saw it? You saw it? What did he say about that girl?
No, I didn't see it.
Cynthia, you liked it? You ain't look at it just like
I
the
liked
shit?
it, but I didn't really read it.
He said, I've taken 3 people to lunch. I've sat down with 3 people. When I first saw Conor McGregor, he said, if he could throw a punch, this dude's gonna be a rock star. It's in our group. The girl just, and she's sitting there. And he said, Ronda Rousey. And this girl right here. 3 people that after they fought, I said, I want to sit down with you. And it's about people who are really about the life. You can spot them. You can spot them. I put her in the group the day she got a UFC contract, right? Y'all remember back when I put her in there? When she signed the contract, she was like this. Now she's the UFC's female that they about to replace Ronda Rousey with stardom. Because when the boss put you in front to market you, then you the boss. Y'all watching it live happen front and center. So damn it.
The match was good.
Yeah. She fought Saturday night on a pay-per-view event. So I want y'all to understand, it's y'all turn coming. If you want it the right way. If you got it inside to do it, it'll do it. And I take pride in this, because shit, it ain't easy doing it the way I do it. I can easily just coach, but I go the extra mile, then the extra 10 miles. But y'all, while we do mitts, me and Preem got to do this part. This is what you guys are going to take home, and you'll be able to look at it, because we're going to do it on video, and you'll be able to look at it, because Monday is our Tuesday. We go through solid midday. Wednesday, today is power. So you guys will do power drills in the ring. And then Thursday, what's today? Thursday or Wednesday? Back Wednesday? This seems like number. These are the first 2 cycles. It's 30. Just saying, have that shit down by the time we get to 5 and 6. Because then we're gonna be running numbers. Every time you fight somebody, you're gonna fight at a different rhythm. And you're gonna have them all inside of you. You're gonna know which ones to do, and you're gonna know how to deliver it. So this is our mid circus, and it's necessary to build them. So let's get ready to lace them up. Y'all can do a little quick warm up. Bye.